My name is Alan King, and I've got a secret.
I've Got a Secret, brought to you tonight by Green Whip, the whip topping mix with all the flavor richness of whipped cream from General Foods. Live from New York, here is I've Got a Secret, starring Steve Allen.
Howdy. Hello once again, and welcome to a special edition of I've Got a Secret, right? Really, it is special. If you've been watching CBS tonight, you know that we don't have our normal panel with us this evening. So, didn't put that the right way, I guess. So let me introduce to you the members of our abnormal panel, ladies and gentlemen. First, sitting in for beautiful Betsy Palmer, here is beautiful Tom Poston. And next, sitting in for handsome Bill Cullen, here is handsome Peggy Cass. Sitting in for lovely Bess Meyerson, here is lovely Orson Bean. And sitting in for smiling Henry Morgan, here is smiling Kitty Carlisle. I'm actually not being facetious, panel, when I say smiling Henry Morgan. I have a note here reminding me that he smiled on September 3rd, 1959. Ladies and gentlemen. Just a little fleeting smile played across his features. More of a nervous titter is what it actually was, but how are you? Hey, did you see the other panel on your show?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Oh, they were marvelous.
Simply 4 of them.
All right.
Got them all right. Of course, she was sitting in my chair.
Well, that's a nice chair. Anyway, if you're all set to play our game, and I'm sure you are, then we'll bring in our first contestant, please. Here we go. You've heard this question before, panel. What is your name, please?
My name is Helen Luth.
Luth?
Yes.
How do you spell that?
L-U-T-H.
Helen Luth. All right, and your name, please?
My name is Helen Luth.
Helen Luth. And what's your name, sweetheart?
My name is Helen Luth.
Well, that's well.
Like no.
Well, here we have the 3 Luth women here on this stage. Now, will the real Helen Luth please stand up? That's right. Actually, each of these ladies is named Helen Luth, and they all live in Newman, Illinois. Each of the ladies is married to a farmer, and they each have 2 children. See, it's a little different than your program. And in addition to that, they all have a secret. So, ladies, if you'll whisper it to me, we'll show it to the audience, and then we'll get the game going. How about that? All right. Give me off the door, ladies. Panel, the clue to the secret concerns something that these ladies share, and we'll start the game.
Share.
Something that they share, yes. We'll start the game with you, Tom.
Thank you. Well, I think that I can presume at least that one among the things you share is a relative. Is that right, Miss Luth? Mrs. Luth, number 3?
No.
You don't share any relatives at all?
Yes, but that's not our secret.
Only by marriage, right?
That's right.
That's
Well-
telling them.
Do you share an activity in your hometown?
If they do, it's irrelevant.
It is.
Yes.
Do you share a relevant in your hometown?
And irrelevant never forgets, as you would be the first to know. But anyway.
Mrs. Luth, number 2, is this a piece of property or something that you own mutually?
No.
Well, in a certain broad sense, it is.
You own abroad.
No, come on, Tom. That's $20 down, 60 to go. We go right down the line now. Peggy?
Mrs. Luth, would it help me to know what you share?
Yes.
Oh, well, now, Mrs. Luth, anyone can answer of the 3 Luths. Is this an animate object that you share? Is it alive?
No.
Is
No.
it dead? Is it a thing that's made out of something like, is it something like a mechanical thing that you share?
Yes.
Hot dog.
There's half the money, Orson Bean.
It's not a mechanical husband, is it? You 3, Mrs. Luth, share the same mechanical thing. Is that right?
Right.
And is this the kind of a thing that you could carry from farm to farm?
No.
May I ask Mrs. Luth, number middle, do you live on the same farm?
Well, not on the same, no.
Would it help me, this lady, would it help me to know in what relationship to each other you live?
Not
No.
strictly speaking, Orson.
Mrs.
They all
Luth
live-
number
they all
4.
live
Let
in
me
Newman-
ask Mrs. Luth number 1, would you? Not strictly speaking, it wouldn't help.
They all live in Newman, Illinois.
All right. Do you carry this thing around Newman with you?
No.
60 down, 20 to go.
Have we established that a husband is not a relative? Number one.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Everything is irrelevant. I just decided. No matter what you say, it's irrelevant.
Mrs. Luth, huh? Mrs. Luth, number 2, does this mechanical thing carry you around anywhere?
No.
Wonderful.
Does it have movable parts, number 3?
Oh,
Is it very, very valuable?
when you need it.
Can I live without it?
You could live without it, I suppose. It's kind of a tricky secret, panel. Actually, in case you think these ladies don't have enough trouble, what with having the same name, being the same town, they actually go to the same church, too, and they have a lot of things in common. Their secret is that they share the same telephone party line. Ladies, was this party line thing a coincidence, or did you plan it, or what?
Pure coincidence.
Just happened that way because you live in the same neighborhood, I guess. Now, I understand that 2 of you are married to brothers. That's what I meant by the irrelevant. It had nothing to do with their secret. And one of you is married to a cousin of the brother. That explains the 3 Luths, and they were already named Helen, so there's the main explanation. What is your main problem in having the same name?
The mail delivered.
Keep getting each other's mail. Do you have any way, until you open these letters, to tell which Helen Luth should be getting it?
Only if they're addressed in our husband's name.
Ah, I see. Well, it so happens, panel, that one of the very few ways that these Helen Luths have to state their individuality is in regard to their children. Helen Luth has 2 girls, and Helen Luth has 2 boys, and Helen Luth has a boy and a girl. Isn't that nice? Ladies, lots of luck answering those phone calls, and it's nice to have had you with us tonight.
Thank you.
We'll be back with you again in just a moment. And now may we have our next contestant, please. Familiar face, huh, panel?
Yeah.
Well, you, of course, you remember meeting apprentice, or seaman apprentice, or apprentice seaman?
Seaman apprentice.
Seaman apprentice Sherlin of the Waves. You met her at the office when you were learning how to play I've Got a Secret. Well, when we introduced you to Miss Sherlin, we did not tell you that she was going to be on the program tonight. We were sneaky.
No.
Pretty sneaky. So, Miss Sherlin, if you'll whisper your secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to the audience at home. It took her a little while to tell me. And you're breathing in my ear, but that's all right. Tell me a little bit more, would you please? This program is a lot of fun to MC, but your ears get tickled all the time when those things happen. Well, panel, the clue to apprentice Seaman Sherlin's secret concerns something that happened, and we'll start the game this time with Kitty Carlisle.
Miss Sherlin, that was such a long secret. Does it concern the story of your life?
No, ma'am.
It has nothing to do with playing I've Got a Secret.
No.
Oh,
What?
Well, it does in some sense.
in a
It
rough
does.
sense.
Are you going to play I've Got a Secret somewhere in the future that you're trying to do something about?
No.
No,
It's-
not on the bass.
It's irrelevant again.
It's irrelevant.
I
always
warned
thought
you, everything would be
irrelevant.
irrelevant.
I'm more irrelevant than anybody you've seen all day.
And it's immaterial.
Does it have something to do with someone else?
Yes.
Okay, $20 down, 60 to go. Tom Poston?
Does it have to do with your branch of the service, or the service generally?
In an indirect way, I
In a
guess.
very indirect way. Well, I won't pursue it. May I ask if it would help us to know where this is going to take place?
In an indirect way, it would.
Boy, Steve,
In an indirect and
will it help us
irrelevant way.
to know when it's going to take place?
Well, none of your business, Tom. I'm not here to help you people, you know. Yes, in a sense it would.
Well, it's not happening now, first of all, is it?
I hope not.
No, is it something that's going to happen in the future? Is it something that you really came to New York to find out about so that it would help you in the future when you do this thing?
I don't think any of us know what we're talking about here. $40 has been shot, and we go to Peggy Cass.
Would it help us to know where this is going to happen?
Here.
It's going to happen right here?
It's going to happen here. Are you any better off?
Is it going to happen here tonight?
Yes.
Sure.
What are you going to do? It's going to happen here tonight in this studio.
Yes.
$60 down, 20 to go. Orson Bean.
Well, this poor simp of a panel is not finding out the important things. Does it have to do with the fact that you were eavesdropping on us the other day?
No.
No.
No? Weren't you studying us to find out all kind of terrible things about us? No. Does this have something to do with something you're going to do to us?
No.
No?
Well, there goes all the money. Panel, I think that Miss Sherman and I should approach you so that I can introduce her to you properly. Now are you getting a little glimmering? Here's the situation. I would like you to meet officially Seaman Apprentice Sherlin. Her secret is that she's meeting you right now for the very first time. That's right. The girl you met and talked to for more than an hour the other day was Seaman Apprentice Sherlin, and here she is. Just to cut down a little bit on the confusion, this young lady is Joan Sherlin, and the other young lady then is Jane Sherlin, and she is the one that you met the other day.
No.
Oh, no?
No, I'm not Jane.
You are?
My name is Jean. I have never met you nor this panel before. You met my sister, Jane.
Hey! Well, if you're going to start turning into a sneaky program here, I have nothing to do with this whole thing. Now I don't know. You're triplets. Those things come to me just like that, folks. I figure when you see three people, there's a fair chance it could be triplets.
No, I'm the one who met to tell the truth panel a few days ago. But this afternoon, Joan pretended to play as me to fool the panel. But then Jean and I switched, and she pretended to be me to fool you.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
But in rehearsal, I played myself. And we are waves of the Navy.
You're waves of the Navy. I see. Well, sir, there's a man out there going like that, which in Navy parlance means get off the ship, I guess. Right? I'd like to thank all of you ladies very much for joining us, and I'm going to watch my step around here from now on. You're all very charming. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. I knew I didn't get much sleep last night, and for a minute I thought I was cracking up altogether. Because I'm here in the afternoon. I kind of have a general idea what's going on. It's time to meet our special guest, the distinguished author and stand-up comedian. And if that sounds incongruous, it isn't, because his latest book is really on the bestseller list. The book is called Help, I'm a Prisoner in a Chinese Bakery, and the author is Mr. Alan King. Nice. Let me guess, you're opening a fruit stand, right?
That's exactly right.
No, what's happening here?
Well, actually, I don't have a secret in a sense, but I have a test for the panel.
Ah.
The panel have known each other for quite a while, and they should know a great deal about each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what we'd like to do is, Tom, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
I had bacon and scrambled eggs with cream cheese and toast and a bowl of wheat checks with some other kind of Kellogg thing and wheat germ and milk. And then I ate. And cream cheese.
That's a very normal breakfast, actually. Well, I would like to show you a breakfast that one of the other three panelists had. And I'd like you to see if you can guess which one had what, or how, or in and around. Glass and Metrocal.
Should Tom guess?
Yeah, I would like Tom to
Oh,
guess.
it's my guess.
Yes, your guess.
Oh.
No, the other three panelists.
That's it. That's the whole
That was
breakfast.
it.
One glass.
Oh, gosh, I don't know which one. I'll guess Peggy Cat. No, that
That's
wouldn't be...
where honesty will get you, buddy. Will the
She must have had
panelists...
a great lunch.
Will the panelists that really had the Metrocal for breakfast please stand up?
What else do you have?
Well, we have some other questions. Peggy? Here we have a very dirty table. And knowing the other three panelists as well as you do, we feel that you can guess. This is the contents of 3 waste paper baskets
And this is legit. These really came out of the baskets.
of your 3 panelists. And can we read out? We'll give you a couple of hints. What do we have here? We have a telegram that says Merry Christmas and best wishes for Happy New Year. Bill Paley, that's the chairman of the board of CBS. And Gary Moore got one of these too before they axed him, you know.
Yeah. Just some old movie, film, I mean, Polaroid film or something.
Here's a letter from NBC.
Ah.
Oh?
Storyline is developing here.
Yes, we have a laurel wreath from Nero Complex. And New Year's Eve. This came out.
Golden fuzz.
Peggy, can you guess?
You just wanted to guess that first one? That first
Yes,
one?
please. Which panelists? What waste paper? Whom does this belong to?
I think that the contents of that waste paper basket belong to Tom Poston.
Right? We'll find out at the very end. We have the New York the Sunday Times, the sports section. What do we have?
Here's a Christmas card from Carol Channing and Charles Lowe.
Here's one from Christmas card from Old Coward.
Yes.
And here's one from Charlie Weaver.
And a horoscope, 1965.
A cruise brochure from 1963.
Another Christmas card.
Another Christmas card. And some sugarless gum.
And some gumless sugar.
Yes, can you...
I think it's Kitty's.
All right, we'll find out. Now we have
That's Orson.
empty... Is that what you feel it is, Orson?
Beer cans.
Beer cans. Here's a hand laundry list. It's really actually dated May 29th, 1964. And the total is $46.89, and it says this is your 12th notice.
A very dirty person.
And it's a quick frozen Chinese pea pods, product of
Gotta be,
Taiwan.
gotta be.
Yes. Some old magazines.
Old magazines. We have a perfume cover and an empty box of Chipperillos.
And the beer cans.
And the beer cans.
Well, I'd say it's Orson's anyway. All that beer and everything. And that rope.
You hit all 3 of them right.
Perfect.
That was really just a notice from the laundry. They rejected it, actually.
Orson, this is a date book list. One of the 3 panelists spent the exciting weekend in this manner. We'd like you to guess. Friday, home, watch TV in red. Saturday, home, watch TV in red. Iris Borger says... Sunday, a very exciting sleigh ride and dinner out. And Monday, well, tonight, will not divulge as a question mark.
No comment.
No comment at all.
I think Peggy is romantic enough to go sleigh riding on Saturday night when it was cold enough to...
No, it was Sunday afternoon.
Well, Sunday afternoon was a pretty chilly day, too, yes. I think sleigh riding. Why could you go sleigh riding? I'd still say Peggy.
Peggy Cass, will the real possessor of this weekend date book please stand up?
I knew it. I knew it was brilliant, Santa. You and your man.
Big television personality, 2 nights out of the weekend, he went to his home
Do
meeting.
his home on the weekend.
I'm sorry, I didn't think.
Remember that girl who never goes out? I'm leaving.
And now, this is the way Betty Furness started. These are 3 refrigerators. They're not the real, actual refrigerators that are owned by the panelists. Kitty, this is for you, Kitty Carlisle. But these are duplicates, actual duplicates of the 3 refrigerators that are owned by the 3 panelists. We'd like to see if you can guess which one belongs to what. Now, they blew
This
the
is the
card.
actual food from their kitchen.
But they never
right?
put the card in there, right? Okay, here we go. All right, we have some prune butter.
What?
I don't know, whatever it is, it must be good. A frozen chocolate cake, 6 boxes of assorted cookies, a bottle of champagne, and 2 plastic bags of chocolates. Oh, yes, and some caviar. And a bottle of ketchup alone.
Belongs to Reginald Van Gleason, I think. High liver.
Well, from the waste paper basket contents, Orson drinks beer, so I would say that's Tom's icebox.
Well, I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm going to look at the other refrigerator. Let's see what we have here. You saw that? All right. We have,
They don't eat anything, these panelists.
we have a bottle of champagne again.
Yeah,
And you can, you can take it back if
yeah,
you think that...
yeah.
We have 2 bottles of beer, 6 bottles of soda, a plate of tacos, 4.5 pounds of chopped meat.
4.5 pounds of chopped meat?
Don't look at me, it's laying there like a lump. And we have 8 uncooked Italian sausages once belonged to Henry Armetta.
Now I know why he used to want
I
this,
say
don't
that's got to be Peggy's because she's got dogs to feed.
Oh, that explains all
Dogs
the
eat
That's it, Jess, that's what the
The
Italian
dogs
sausages
are eating the
for.
chopped meat.
You got an
Peggy's
Italian dog,
eating the
right?
tacos.
All right, well, let's see. Now, well, then, of course, we have low-calorie orange soda, we have low-calorie mayonnaise, we have an uncooked chicken,
A low-calorie chicken.
a low-calorie chicken, we have leftover turkey stuffings, we have leftover salads, we have leftover rum punch,
Oh, and a crummy beer he's got in there.
and also the same bottle of ketchup we moved from the rear to cut down on expenses. Kitty? Would you like to think the last 2 choices over again?
I never saw such silly iceboxes in my life.
For a punchline, we bring on yours.
That's got to be Orson's. He's got all those Metrocal things that he eats for breakfast and the beer that he drinks for dinner.
100%. 100%.
Well, Alan, you had a very nice rummage sale here.
I'm going to go out and defrost my fingers from the demonstrations.
Alan, we look forward to reading your new book. The title again is?
Help, I'm a prisoner in a Chinese bakery.
We'll get you out of it takes all night. Alan King,
Thank you
ladies
very
and
much,
gentlemen.
Steve.
Thank you. Oh, dear. This is a lot of fun. Well, right now, let's take a minute to catch our breath. Don't go away, because we'll be back right after this message from a surprise visitor. We'll be back in the kitchen in just a moment. Incidentally, the National Safety Council asks, if you do not have seatbelts in your car, please get them. If you have them, use them, because they're very important. And if you don't even have a car, buy some seatbelts anyway. It's a nice thing. Strap them around you and you won't fall out of your clothes or whatever I'm talking. By the way, our special guest next week is Peter Lawford. Get a load of these icebox raiders here. They're all eating all that fattening food. Hey, the program's over. You were marvelous. Thanks so much. A hand for the To Tell the Truth panel, huh? Great.
And you ought to give a hand to the secret panel because they're a hard job.
Alan King, and I've Got a Secret.
I've Got a Secret, brought to you tonight by Green Whip, the whip topping mix with all the flavor richness of whipped cream from General Foods. Live from New York, here is I've Got a Secret, starring Steve Allen.
Howdy. Hello once again, and welcome to a special edition of I've Got a Secret, right? Really, it is special. If you've been watching CBS tonight, you know that we don't have our normal panel with us this evening. So, didn't put that the right way, I guess. So let me introduce to you the members of our abnormal panel, ladies and gentlemen. First, sitting in for beautiful Betsy Palmer, here is beautiful Tom Poston. And next, sitting in for handsome Bill Cullen, here is handsome Peggy Cass. Sitting in for lovely Bess Meyerson, here is lovely Orson Bean. And sitting in for smiling Henry Morgan, here is smiling Kitty Carlisle. I'm actually not being facetious, panel, when I say smiling Henry Morgan. I have a note here reminding me that he smiled on September 3rd, 1959, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little fleeting smile played across his features. More of a nervous titter is what it actually was, but how are you? Hey, did you see the other panel on your show?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Oh, they were marvelous.
Simply 4 of them.
All right.
Got them all right. Of course, she was sitting in my chair.
Well, that's a nice chair. Anyway, if you're all set to play our game, and I'm sure you are, then we'll bring in our first contestant, please. Here we go. You've heard this question before, panel. What is your name, please?
My name is Helen Luth.
Luth?
Yes.
How do you spell that?
L-U-T-H.
Helen Luth. All right, and your name, please?
My name is Helen Luth.
Helen Luth. And what's your name, sweetheart?
My